Hello, Lakshmi. Hello.
Yeah, Srinivas.
So hi friends, good evening. So welcome to the Automotive Analytics training by 360DigiTMG. Yeah. So before begin with, so what is Automotive Analytics? So Automotive Analytics is a part of each step of the product life cycle. And so it is also nothing but information gained from the consumer purchases. The persons who are going to purchase, consumer purchases allows for product changes, so to match the market's need and wants. So based on the behavior of consumers, which will match the market needs and what they want. So we need to find. So let us understand more clearly by taking one use case in this automotive industry. Okay, so why analytics plays an important role in automotive? Let us discuss. So let us take one example: supply chain management. So there is a chance we will transfer the goods between the 2 points. Okay, suppose goods will be transferred between Hyderabad to Bangalore. So this is the case. Goods has to transfer between Hyderabad to Bangalore. Just one example I am taking. So what challenges we will get during these transfers? So why analytics plays an important role in this? So first of all, let us discuss about the challenges. So how these goods are transferring from Hyderabad to Bangalore. So you can simply say by vehicle. And let us consider the distance is equal to 750 kilometers, or just example, I'm not sure that this value is exactly correct. 750 kilometers, right? So the problem is if a vehicle breaks down middle. Suppose if a vehicle break down, so this is a vehicle is transferring goods from Hyderabad to Bangalore. If it is breaks between after traveling 200 kilometers or 300 kilometers, if it breaks, definitely there will be a problem for who is transferring the goods from the location and who has to receive. So all will get lot of problems. Now, how analytics will help and how analytics will solve this problem. So analytics point of view, we'll collect some historical data. So based on historical data, and then we will research about the various types of vehicle, different manufacturers, and what will be the nature of the vehicle. So based on historical data, we have some analysis. So with that, whether that vehicle will breaks, suppose there is a company, so company A, so vehicle from company A and vehicle from company B. So various companies we have. Yes. So what is the prediction? So with respect to A, B, and C company vehicles. So before we will do some analysis, so prediction says that so there is a vehicle from company A will break down after traveling 250 kilometers. This is the prediction. Now, generally, what we will do? Okay, so vehicle has to travel 750 kilometers, but prediction says that it will break down after traveling 250 kilometers. We will not consider, we will not take this vehicle because by choosing such type of vehicle is challenging. Then suppose there is another vehicle. So prediction says so it will break down. So after traveling 1250 kilometers. Yeah. So our distance is total 750 kilometers. But we have the data. Prediction says that vehicle will damage after traveling 1250 kilometers. But anyway, we can consider. So we can choose the vehicle from the company B because it will work. So it is suitable for our journey. So in this way, so if you predict before, then we can avoid the problems that we will face in the future. So before starting the journey, these all considerations we can take. So in this way, so if these results will helpful for the person who is transferring the goods from one place and the receiver and the manufacturer, nobody will suffer. Okay, suppose if it is breakdown, yeah, it is a problematic for the persons who manufactured that vehicle also, because the way if the vehicle is under warranty, they need to send one person to do some repair and etc. So prediction will help all members. That's why. So this is the one of the use case in automotive industry, so that vehicles will be transferred between the places by considering the capacity, by considering that vehicle performance. Right. And how data analytics used in automotive industry. So our total concept, this is 8 hours plus, we'll completely discuss about the analytics in automotive industry. So why analytics are important in automotive industry. So this point we will discuss, and the concept total related to this particular domain. So let us start. Suppose take one example, how this data analytics will help. Take one car company. So with the data analytics is nothing but analysis performed on the data. So by the programming, what is the pattern of the data? So what are the different columns? How the columns are depends on each and every column, etc. So analytics comes under end-to-end results. And with the data analytics, car companies can analyze their existing customers. So anyway, car company will maintain data regarding their existing customers. So based on the existing customers, for example, a person purchased one car. After particular after 5 years, again same person is going to purchase another car. Okay, so how much time he has taken to purchase one car to another car, and which models is more interested to purchase, etc. So these factors we can analyze. So if we have such historical data, next we have historical data based on that. In future, so how many customers will purchase one different types of car, so that they can arrange the car. So this is one business step. So in this way, data analytics helps the car companies to analyze. So after analyzing, definitely they can predict so and so person will purchase car in after 5 years, after 6 years. They will arrange such type of sources. Next. So one more I can explain. Coming to big data. So anyway, as this example need big data, so just I want to give some introduction. So big data means the data which not handled by the traditional database management systems, like 1 terabyte of data. Anyway, companies are very interested to analyze big data because anyway they are collecting the data, so they are analyzing based on some distribution systems and etc. Yes. Now, big data will give clear results. So compared to instead of taking sample data, so big data will give clear picture about that, so that suitable steps we can take to reach our goal. So big data also help car companies use insight like past vehicle purchases. So which type of vehicles are purchased in the past and which type of vehicles are purchased by different categories. Even we can see the different categories of the people and category with respect to the car. So that analysis we can do, and online behavior that we can perform, and so that we can create personalized marketing communication and share relevant content. So in this way, data analytics used in automotive industry. Next, some more use cases I can explain. And today, the automotive innovations are so automotive innovations like electric and self-driving cars have completely changing the world. So the major advancement in the automotive industry. So the major motto will not happen without big data. So big data analytics plays an important role. Big data analytics means the companies, they will sell various number of cars. They have the data, their databases. Now companies are interested to analyze the total data. So after analyzing the total data, then they come to know purchasing behavior of the consumer and which type of cars are more likely to purchase and what features they are interested, so that they can introduce such features in their vehicles so that they can reach the goal, right? So without big data it is impossible. Next. So big data mostly consisting of V's, 5 to 6 V's, like variety of the data, different formats of the data. Generally, maybe the traditional database, the data generally in the form of tables, but the data not only in the form of tablet, so but also in images, also in video files, audio files, and etc. So this all comes under big data, and that not handled by the traditional database system like 1 terabyte and etc. And big data in the field of automotive industry includes data, especially as I'm saying, consumer behavior. We'll speak more regarding consumer behavior and preferences to the data on driving patterns and locations. So what are the patterns and what are the locations? So this will be included in the big data analytics, and many applications nowadays, many applications of artificial intelligence, AI. So it is nothing but machines will think like human being, and the machines Now, artificial intelligence, simple what we can say, it is nothing but development of machines. That machines will work and think like human beings. And many applications of artificial intelligence are really majorly on big data. So most of the applications are mainly on big data and emphasizing the need for automotive engineers to better understand data analytics. So they use AI technologies to get more information to understand the patterns in the data. And we can speak about predictive analytics in automotive industry. So why we need to predict? So in the automotive industry, so one of the use case we can say predictive analytics. So it is also essentially used to understand the basic consumer purchase trends and to make predictions for the future. So such type of techniques we will use by using data mining, also modeling, AI technologies. Okay, so this is a huge introduction regarding automotive analytics. A lot of factors are involved in this automotive industry. We'll speak more about a vehicle, how whether it will break down or not. So what type of vehicles are more likely to purchase, etc. So these insights are very helpful to the persons who are manufacturing so that they can work accordingly. So as in our domain analytics, today we'll mainly speak about introduction and applications of automotive analytics. Yes. So our agenda is nothing but, so today we will discuss the introduction part and also applications regarding automotive industry. And so tomorrow we will start with CRISP MLQ methodology. So CRISP MLQ methodology is nothing but cross industry business standard for machine learning, development of machine learning for quality. So simply machine learning engineers need guidance for throughout the life cycle. So CRISP MLQ is nothing but project management methodology, how the project is handled. So instead of handling the project, there will be 6 phases. The 6 phases are nothing but starts from the data business and data understanding, then data engineering, next model building, evaluation, deployment, monitoring and maintenance. So this methodology is proposed by the machine learning engineers and many organizations. So any problem statements we take from that particular industry. So as we are speaking regarding automotive, yeah, it is with respect to automotive industry. Then these 6 phases are very important to develop machine learning model. So that steps we will discuss tomorrow. So next day we will speak about EDA and data pre-processing. So EDA nothing but exploratory data analysis and data pre-processing. So anyway, this is the second step of CRISP ML methodology. So this is very, very, very important. So the cleaning of the data takes place here only. So if data is not clear, suppose if the data having some different values like outliers, and if the data is missing values, then model also will learn wrong. So cleaning plays an important role for the model building session. So that's why this what is exploratory data analytics or nothing but EDA, and why data pre-processing. So what is the importance of pre-processing? We will speak by taking one of the use case from the automotive industry. So next day we'll start discussing about types of machine learning. So machine learning broadly classified into 4 types. So like supervised learning, unsupervised, semi-supervised, reinforcement. Yes, these are the 4 types of machine learning. And in our course, we will speak about one unsupervised learning algorithm, that is K-means clustering, and we will speak about supervised learning algorithms also. So these are comes under types of machine learning. This is a broadly classified into 4 types in supervised machine learning. So there will be an output variable. We have the output. So therefore, we can predict the output. And supervised machine learning again classified into 2 types: classification models and regression models. So we will speak detailedly regarding what is supervised learning and etc. So then next one is unsupervised learning. So unsupervised learning is nothing but there is no output. So machine can give patterns like simply if you take one basket, so which consisting of various number of fruits, different types of fruits. Then the machine can separate. So based on the patterns, based on the similarities, it will split into 3 or 4 groups. So based on the similarity, that is the thing that unsupervised learning. And supervisor or one more example, it is nothing but in presence of instructor. So the learning with respect to the instructor, unsupervised learning nothing but just we are preparing ourselves. And there will be another types of machine learning, semi-supervised. Semi-supervisor is nothing but combination of supervisor and unsupervised learning. So we can take one simple example, semi-supervised. And coming to, you can compare with our education. So whenever we are studying up to 12th or up to graduation, that should be the education in presence of supervisor. Then after completion of graduation, while we are working on research, like while we are doing PhD and etc., we need to prepare. That is unsupervised. So semi-supervisor is example for our education from starting to now present. If you are doing research, it is applicable. And reinforcement learning is nothing but gaming applications. So how to improve it? It will learn based on by playing. So by choosing some steps, if the score is increases, so understand that. So these steps will increase the score and etc. So this is about types of machine learning. So data mining, unsupervised learning. This is the 4th day class, and there will be many unsupervised learning technologies. We use K-means clustering, where K is the value, etc. So next, coming to 5th day, we will speak about K nearest neighbor. So K nearest neighbor, it is a supervised machine learning algorithm, and it is used for classification. Mainly used for classification. So it is simple words I can give. Memory based algorithm. So it can, instead of training, it will remember the data. Like the K nearest neighbor is nothing but if you have exam tomorrow, then if you prepare, so you know that you have exam on tomorrow. So tomorrow date is nothing but 17th of August. So if you go with good plan, so you are preparing for tomorrow examination from last 3 months. So definitely you can remember that concept some days. But you for tomorrow's exam you started preparation today. So today you prepared, and yeah, anyway by spending some time or spending 4 hours or 5 hours of time on the particular examination, if you attempt that exam, Even though you can get good marks, but after 2 days, after 3 days, after completion of the examination, you are unable to remember. So such type of learning is nothing but k nearest neighbor. We can say if I know regarding the neighbors, I can predict about you. Yeah, this is nothing but k nearest neighbor. So next day we'll speak about decision tree. Like decision tree, it is also plays an important role in our daily life. Like, so I need to let us, if you are want to take one decision. So I want to go to somewhere. So I want to go to some particular place. So what steps? So whether do you have holiday tomorrow or not? So if I have holiday tomorrow, then I'm interested to travel somewhere. But what is the journey? So the journey is nothing but around 1,000 kilometers. 1,000 kilometers means just I have holiday only tomorrow. So 1,000 kilometer journey it is not possible, right? So yeah, like that in every step in our general life, while we are going to finalize our decision, some steps will be involved. Similarly, in machine learning model also, it will give the good results by taking the various decisions like name, leaf node, and etc. So that we will discuss. This is a supervised learning algorithm. It is also used for classification for and also regression. We'll discuss clearly regarding decision tree. And next one is regression, linear regression. So regression is supervised machine learning algorithm where we have the output variable, and regression is nothing but the relationship between the independent variable and dependent variable. So it will be either the relation between one independent, one dependent, or multiple independent and one dependent. If the relation between single independent and single dependent variable, that we can say as a simple linear regression. And if the relationship is between multiple input variables and one dependent variable, yeah, that is nothing but multiple linear regression. So how the target is affecting with respect to values. So we suppose our use case is nothing but to analyze the pollution. So we are number of vehicles. So day by day, number of vehicles are increasing. Now every vehicle will release carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, some toxic gases. So that are very harmful for the environment. It leads to pollution, greenhouse effect. Okay, so a lot of challenges we have now. So what are the factors are affecting CO2? Suppose if CO2 is dependent, so what is the relation between the CO2? CO2 is dependent with respect to some independent. So independents are nothing but type of the vehicle. So which type of vehicle? What type of fuel you are using? Either it is petrol or diesel or CNG. And with respect to these all independent features, how the output we are getting? Carbon dioxide. So in which input variable, independent variable, the pollution is more. So we can do that analysis. Yeah, suppose by doing that analysis, if we notice, yeah, if we use a particular company, so that engine will release less pollution. So definitely we can suggest better you purchase such type of vehicle. So it is helpful for our environment also. Not only that, present all are interested towards CNG. Yeah, how to improve CNG? So what challenges we are facing introducing CNG vehicles to our environment? Yeah, so like such type of relationship we will speak in the linear regression. And finally, last we'll speak about multi-layer perceptron. So multi-layer perceptron is related to one of the feed-forward neural networks. So neural networks here, there will be an input and hidden layers, processing layers will be, and there will be output. And if the output is not correct, again the weights will be adjusted. We can compare the neural network with our human brain. So human brain, we are taking one decision. Yeah, I'm explaining one concept. Somebody asked one question. So then how I notice somebody asking question and it connected to my brain, and brain will give answer. So this is the correct answer for the person for the person questions. So I can explain any action outside heavy raining. So if I go out, definitely I can sense heavy rain. So it will alert, yeah, Srinivas, don't go outside because it's raining. If you go, definitely you may face some challenges again, like that. So we will take a decision. So our neurons are responsible to take decisions. Similarly, in that artificial neurons will take the decisions and it will adjust the weights. Finally, we will get the good results. So now we use multiple algorithms like unsupervised learning, k nearest neighbor, decision tree, linear regression, multi-layer person. These are the different algorithm we will discuss. So every algorithm I can explain by taking one of the use case with respect to automotive industry. So in that particular automotive industry and that particular domain, how these things will work, how the prediction plays an important role. So what is the benefit of the prediction? Who will get advantages by knowing this? Anyway, definitely we have a lot of advantages by understanding this analysis. So anyway, we'll start discussing each and every use case in details in the coming classes. Next. Yes. So introduction. So as we discussed, automotive analytics is analytical capability to automatically detect relevant anomalies, abnormalities, or patterns and trends, and deliver insights to business in real time. So without I'm going to transfer goods from one place to another place. So without doing, we can predict what will happen in future. So whether that vehicle will break down or not, or any whether the vehicle will undergo different abnormalities, or what challenges we can face. So that will be predict based on this analytics, automotive analytics. So by knowing, we will take suitable steps, like either we can prefer another vehicle, or if suppose necessary there is no alternative, what we can do, just we can while transferring the goods from the place, we will also send the person who will repair that particular vehicle under the damage. So such type of decisions we can take. It will very helpful for our business. Otherwise, we may get losses and maybe it will affect our business. So the persons to whom we are sharing, they will not accept in future. So they are not ready to maintain the relationship with us. So a lot of challenges we can face. So that will be overcome by this automotive analytics and emerging technologies. The technologies what are present, the technologies are placed in everywhere, that are artificial intelligence, natural language generation, and machine learning algorithms are used to continuously monitor the operational performance. So which time it will break down, so why it will break down, so what is the historical what is the purchasing behavior of such type of vehicle, etc. So every point is monitored by these technologies, so that we can take suitable steps and track user defined metrics and search large data sets, different data sets for critical factors which align with desired business outcomes. Next. So it generates alerts for any notable changes at fixed intervals or triggers. It will start and deliver sunlight. So this is an introduction. This is nothing but introduction related to the automotive analytics. So what are the benefits? What benefits we will get by studying this automotive analytics? Multiple advancements in the field of data analytics and its connection to the industry led to smarter work, efficient work, and more connected vehicles, leading to a radical boost in sales as well as marketing. So we can improve just our marketing. So we can think the machines can work like efficient, because we are already doing research on different vehicles, and after doing research, we are getting some insights. So based on that, we are working on that where the damage comes, so that we will not get our machines can perform well. Okay, yeah, these are the benefits. So we can think about the vehicles will not damage. So consumer requirement is vehicles has to operate in particular hours. So we can make 100% will work in that particular range, etc. So a lot of decisions we can take with respect to our business by knowing this automotive industry. And what are the challenges in the automotive industry? So first challenge is nothing but excess production and related cost. Production, more amount of production, and we need to bear the cost. That is one of the challenge. And connected technologies and their implementation. Suppose we are using IoT sensors. So IoT sensors will predict just based the devices will monitor the performance of the vehicle. And for that we need some technology. So that is also the connected the technology and the implication also one of the challenge. The next one of the challenges self-driving evolution, sustainability. So sustainability is nothing but able to be maintained at a certain rate, and the shift from ownership to access. So these are the various challenges with respect to the automotive industry, and where we are using this automotive analytics, why it is important, why we need to learn. First thing is it is very important for predictive maintenance. So predictive maintenance, we use automotive analytics and warranty analytics, like how can decide the warranty, how many years. So this will work up to 5 years, 2 years, and etc. For that, we can say that warranty we can give up to 2 years. So it is up to 3 years. So that this value is decided after complete research. So based on our analysis on. Next, traffic management is one of the application where we are using automotive analytics, and safety and security management. This is one of the application where this industry is. Next, driver and user behavior, and dealer performance analysis, and infotainment. So these are the various applications. So with respect to automotive industry. So here infotainment is nothing but like television programs that present information. So infotainment is nothing but some programs that will give some information. Yeah. So that is also one of the applications in automotive industry. Yes. So finally, let us conclude our introduction part. And modern automobiles manufacturers are tracking their products and machinery. So manufacturer also they are tracking instead of after manufacturing how the product is working and how the machinery is working. So using RFID, RFID is nothing but radio frequency identification tags, and this is a radio frequency identification tag is one of the use case, and it is tracking by different manufacturers. And from the above use case, it is very important pivot to harness. It is very important for the supply chain of the automotive industry to unlock benefits, to get the benefits from that. It is very essential to access. It is very important to know regarding the data, and we need, if we know about the data, definitely we can derive lot of insights. And good automotive analytics practice, so it is a long way to attaining a sustainable competitive advantage. So this is the conclusion. So with respect to automotive analytics, so as today is the first session, just simply, it is evolved in various roles. We can say it is also in supply chain management, how vehicle manufacturing, vehicle design, manufacturing. So many steps will be involved. So how to reach our targets by understanding with respect to each and everything. So that we discussed today. And yeah, so with this, I can conclude today's introduction session. And tomorrow we will start what is CRISP MLU, how to implement project management methodology in this particular domain. So thank you for joining. Have a nice day.